Hi and welcome back. As you can see, everything is empty here. I am at the moment playing Remnant of the Ashes, something like that. From the Ashes, I'm playing right now, and it's a pretty fun game. And it's because the PS4 is the only system I have at the moment, but I am playing Onimusha Dawn of Dreams on the PlayStation 2, and holy shit, that game is great. But there was a topic that springed in my mind because I was checking out game sites and I saw that there were a few games being announced. And I've seen that almost all of these games, mostly smaller games and Japanese games, are also made for PlayStation 4. We are now, like 10 years? I think, yes, 2013. 10 years after the PlayStation 4. And there are still to be honest, a large, maybe not massive, but a large amount of PlayStation 4 games being announced for that system. So my question sort of is, will the PlayStation 4 be one of the longest supported game consoles ever? I mean, we all know that PlayStation 2 was also supported for a very, very long time, mostly with stuff like FIFA and smaller games. But in Japan, I think the support was pretty long. But there are just so many games still being announced for the PlayStation 4. I think a couple of years ago, I've actually made a video that, if Sony would done it right, and especially because there isn't a big difference between PS5 and PS4, and especially because of the success of the Nintendo Switch. I mean, if you're an indie game developer, you want to develop your game on the Switch. Let's be completely clear with this. Nintendo Switch is on its way to become the best-selling game console of all time. So you want to make your game on the Switch. Now, of course, if you make your game on the Switch, you can make it on the PlayStation 5. But then again, if you make your game on the PS5, you can also make it on the PS4. And I think that is what we're seeing right now. To be honest, I'm actually seeing games being announced for PC, Switch, and PS4. Not even for PS5, at least not at the moment. So, I'm really curious as how many physical games will there be at the end, truly the end of the PS4. Maybe one of the biggest physical game libraries ever. The Switch is also on its way to having a gigantic physical library. Of course, it will never be the same as back in the day, where if you have a game, it will be exactly the same in 20 years' time. For example, I'm playing Remnant, and the game is pretty good, but holy shit, there is a lot of patches for this game. So leave it in the comments below. How long do you still think that the PS4 will be supported in the way it's being supported right now? I mean, at how many games are we looking? 2,000? I mean, I think PS4 already has more than 2,000 games. 3,000? 4,000? I'm really curious, it's going to be supported for 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years? Will the PS4 still be supported when the PlayStation 6 is coming out? If that system will ever come out? Not entirely sure. Leave it in the comments below. I will try to make little videos like this. In 2 days' time, I am moving to my dad's house for 7 weeks, and then I will move to my new house. And my dad doesn't really want me to sort of film in his house. So I will try to make a couple of smaller videos. So yeah, will the PS4 be supported? Will it be one of the longest supported systems of all time? Let me know in the comments below.